We're still on the third season, almost at its end, and it's all about growing up and building yourself up, becoming a mature person, and acquiring skills or life perspectives that can last long in your life and help you in many areas, in many aspects. And today, one of the things that we are going to be discussing is the balanced life. The life that the ancient Greeks suggested us to lead, and somehow in the times we are living now, we forgot it. We replaced it by the life of extremes, extreme political decisions, extreme dietetical decisions, extreme working decisions. We only want to go to the A or to the Z, to the alpha or to the omega, and we are missing everything that is in between. And we consider that everything that is in between is either weak or wrong or not clear, because we have built the last 2 or 3 generations, maybe even more, to believe that you have to take a step to a side or to the other, and that there are only two sides. We have divided the entire universe into two sides, into two different poles, and the truth that people still believe exists lays only in one of these sides, and of course they become enemies and different and so on. And I'm here to tell you that it doesn't work like this. This is absolutely historic. This belongs to the period that we are living, and life doesn't work like that. There are so many things that are in between that are extremely good, profitable, that can help you in leading a good life and so on. And sometimes the better decisions that you are going to take are in between. Why have the Greeks suggested us in the past to lead a balanced life, to search for the harmony, the middle point? That, mind you, middle point for the Greeks was not between 0 and 100, the 50. Sometimes the middle point, as curious as it might sound, could be 45, could be 55, 43, 57, 58. Balance, harmony, and middle point was not exactly the middle. It was a good balance, a good harmonical result of decisions, of things that you wanted to do. And why do you need to lead a balanced life? Why don't you want to go to extremes in so many cases? Because if you go to extremes in so many cases, you are going to miss what is happening on the other side. You are going to miss what could be happening to your life if you chose the other side. You are going to blind yourself. You are going to completely not know how it goes on the other side of life. Let me give you an example. You have lots of videos nowadays and posts in social media and so on, talking about stand alone, stand for yourself, no one will ever be there for you, and go your own way, and this and that. What's going on with these people? These people, they probably suffered, maybe a lot, maybe not much. They probably had disappointments, maybe one terrible one, maybe a couple not so terrible ones, maybe a couple terrible ones. And now they believe that life is all black and dark and horrible, and that every single human being in the planet, more than 7.5 billion people, they are all evil. They are all bad people. And only you, only them are the good people. Only them have a heart. Only them care about others. They never make mistakes. Only other people make mistakes apropos, on purpose. And they think that because of that, you should lead a lonely path in your life. You should always stand alone and always go alone. And it's really not like that. There are evil people. There are people who do bad stuff. There are people who are silly, ignorant, and mean enough sorry, to do bad things to others. But this is not the entire population on earth. This is not referring to every single being on earth. I'm not even sure if it refers to the majority, to be very honest. Traveling a lot, meeting a lot of people, you find out that life is not like that. When you leave your basement, when you leave your city, and you start traveling over 200 countries, so many different cultures, so many different cities, you start noticing that yes, it's possible to find different people, that they are not all absolutely the same, they are not all completely alike. Even the mindsets, even the Weltanschauung, as people say in German, no, the perspective towards the life, the vision they have about life can be very different. The understanding they have about different stuff can be completely different than the one you have. And I totally encourage you to try that, to go outside in the world and explore it, and meet different people, and go to different circles, to different areas, to meet different people from different backgrounds, and you will see that not all of them are absolutely the same. But going back to going your own way, standing alone, following a path of solitude, and so on, you need to experience what living in society is. You need to experience what meeting other people is. You need to experience what friendship is, what love is, because these will add to your life. Either it will add something positive, or it will teach you a lesson in case it's a negative thing. And it's important to go through these options, because otherwise you close yourself more and more. And the more you close yourself, the less you will understand life. The more you close yourself, the narrower your perspectives on life. And you really don't want to go that way, because it will just shorten you. It will just shorten and shrink your horizons. And this is one of the worst things that can happen to anyone, man, woman, or anything. When it comes, for example, to self-discipline and improving yourself as a person. No, now it's so fashion to listen all the time, become the best version of yourself, and blah blah blah. People are trying to send you in a way of kind of selfishness, completely individualism, and this is a result of the society we are living in, that spreads all over, everywhere, values that legitimate individualism, egotism, selfishness, and so on. And they believe they are discovering that they found that out, that this is something brand new and great that they discovered, and that's the best solution for you. And that's just the portrait of our times. That's just the consequence of the times we are living in, of the values that are being imposed to us without us even noticing it. And I also think there is a balance on that. I also think there are moments in which you shouldn't be investing completely and 100% on yourself, because at the end of the day, if you go to the grave, or if you decide to get incinerated when you die, that's what will happen. You're taking nothing with you. There isn't much going with you when life is finished. But when you get to an older age, if you have good memories, if you have been through a lot of good things, a lot of positive things, and you have other people to share that with you, trust me, you will enjoy that sensation. You will enjoy the possibility of having good memories, good remembrances of things that happened in your life. Not only for you, but for you and for other people who lived those memories with you. And you really want to go through that. In any other case, in any other decision that you want to take for your life, consider that between A and B, there are so many other possibilities. Avoid the extremes so that you can get a glance of other perspectives. You can get a little bit of the taste of how other things are like. And this will enrich your experience. This will make you a more complete being. If you want to be the best version of yourself, trust me, this will help you becoming the best version of yourself. This will help you improving as a human being. This will help you improving in all aspects of your life. Perception, thought, heart as well, and so many others. If it comes to a diet, for example, now we have seen so much, and it's still on the internet, about you should eat this if you want to be healthy, you should eat that if you want to be healthy, you should go to the gym and do exactly this, and if you don't, you're not healthy, and so on. There are so many ways. We're going to have a season entirely dedicated to that, your health. There are so many ways of being healthy. You don't need to fall into the trap of there is only one. I needed to eat lettuce and arugula and starve and drink a lot of water, and I need to go to the gym and lift for 2 hours. You really don't. There are so many other ways, and I'm not even sure that this one that I just described is a healthy one, even though many people say it is. So there are so many other ways of being healthy, of leading a healthy life, of having balance in your life in terms of your health. And soon, in one of the next seasons, we're going to see that, because it's such an important topic nowadays. And there are so many misleading videos and sites and people talking about that, and I see a lot of sacrifice, I see a lot of unhealthy postures and attitudes, and I don't see so many people becoming healthier. Actually, the minority are becoming healthier. So when it comes to your health, it's also very important to find a balance. Are you eating a lot of healthy stuff? Are you exercising often? Okay, you deserve one junk food per week. This is not gonna kill you. Not eating healthy food is gonna kill you probably. Not having absolutely any physical activity in your life is gonna deprive you from a good health, from leading a good life. So we will talk about that in more details in the future. But for now, what I wanted to leave you as a message in this video is search always for balance. Avoid the extremes. The temptation is high because everyone around you is doing that. Everyone is choosing the extremes. Don't fall into that trap. It's just gonna bring you trouble in the long run. See you in the next one.